So there has been news that CrowdStrike got hacked. So whether this news is true or not, well, I'll be covering this in this video. Yeah. So in this video here, what you will be discovering is you will know the 3 bad news from CrowdStrike. You also know how to profit from the stock decline. And of course, what I will be doing next. Now, in my previous video here, all right, when I said, when the stock price of CrowdStrike just crashed, and I shared my game plan here. Now, if you want to know what is my game plan, do click the link down below, all right, in the caption there where I already posted the link. If you want to see what is my game plan, go click there. Yeah. And then in that video, I already mentioned and I already predicted that there will be a lot of bad news coming out already in regards to CrowdStrike. Because why? Because if the stock price decline, there will always be bad news. You will never ever find good news. And it seems it's true. So currently, there are 3 bad news already that comes out. So number 1, they are saying that, Crowd's data got hacked. And number 2, then there will be news that, the customers will be suing, CrowdStrike, and they need to pay a lot of compensation. Okay, how will this affect CrowdStrike? And then number 3, then again, not only by the customers, the shareholders themselves, also want to sue CrowdStrike. So you as an investor, imagine you are a shareholder of this kind of company, you'll definitely be very fearful, you'll be very uncertain, and then you may decide, I just want to let go this stock, right? Because the stock price has already dropped a lot. But then again, how you should react, what kind of a decision you should make as an investor so that you can, take this opportunity here. Okay, so let's get started, yeah? Now, number 1, let's analyze it properly before we make hasty decisions. So there's a news that, there's a hacker called USDOD. They claim, all right, that they already hacked CrowdStrike's data, and they have, take their threat actor list here. Yeah. So you see, on July 24, 2024, this USDOD, they claim, all right, that they have leaked CrowdStrike's entire threat actor list. Okay. And then they also allege that they already obtained their, indicators or compromise list and would release it soon. So, but the thing is this, all right, quite bad for a cybersecurity company. You get hacked, right? It seems there's, the fundamentals seems to be broken. But the good news is this, it seems that this kind of news, it's been posted by CrowdStrike themselves. This is a CrowdStrike website, and for people who just, read the news and just these headlines, they will get panicked. Wow, CrowdStrike got hacked. It's no use. This product is useless, and then why should I invest in this company? Relax first. That's why the BIA team, we always dig deeper. We always research what is another news. So this is the thing that we found out. It seems that this is not really true. You know why? Because these USDOD, they are, they always previously exaggerated their claims on. All right, because this kind of hacker, they like to exaggerate their claims, because they want to enhance their reputation within, their hacktivist community and stuff. All right, so so far it's only alleged and only claims only. And CrowdStrike, they make a reply, and do you know what really happened? The spokesperson for CrowdStrike said, all right, there is actually no breach at all. This threat intel data is not even being hacked or stolen per se, because this threat intel data is already available to tens of thousands of their own customers, partners, and even prospects. So it's not even a real hack, to get, vital or information or secret data. So again, you see, that's why this kind of news, will tend to create fear. I already mentioned, when stock price drop, you all sorts of bad news will come out. So the first news, I don't think is a major issue. Yeah. Okay. Second, when you hear this kind of news, wow, Delta hires this lawyer. This lawyer is very prominent, a prominent lawyer, that because he won a lot of potential damages from, big companies lah. Yeah. So they hired this lawyer here to seek damages from CrowdStrike and Microsoft after the outage. And then the news here say, wow, the outage cost Delta 350 million to 500 million. So investors will say, oh my God, got sued, and then they will be, they will get compensation to Delta. Yeah. So again, don't panic. Okay, you know why? There's a lot of hidden things behind these headlines here. Okay, don't be a headline investor. You read headlines and then you make a hasty decision from that. No, don't do that. Okay. You see, first thing, American Airlines, do you know that other competitors, Delta Airlines is an airline company, right? Do you know that other airline companies, they recover way, way faster than Delta? Delta, even after the outage, they still took around 1 week plus, to recover. But funny thing is this, for example, American Airlines, within 1 hour of the outage, we assembled the right operating team and IT experts to develop and execute a plan to get our systems back online. So why other people can recover so fast, but Delta cannot recover as fast? So this is the first question that we need to know, right? Okay, then another thing is this. CrowdStrike again can make a reply and they reject again over their claims here. Okay, so what is it that they reject? Now, this is the thing. You see, CrowdStrike CEO himself, in this, okay, you can see, CrowdStrike said on Sunday that its Chief Executive Officer, George Kurtz, when the outage happens, he immediately contacted Delta CEO himself. But the funny thing is this, CrowdStrike CEO personally reached out to this CEO, but they received no response at all. Okay, so it's that yes, okay, I know this outage caused by my carelessness, but then again, immediately I want to offer my help to you. But funny thing is, this Delta CEO rejected it. So they reply with a letter here. I finally found out a letter. Okay, CrowdStrike sent back a letter to Delta. Okay, and they were quite I would say stern, quite stern and fierce in their reply. Okay, because in this letter here, okay, all right, within hours of the incident, CrowdStrike reached out to Delta to offer assistance and ensure Delta was aware of an available remediation. Yeah. So he reached out, to Delta CEO to offer on-site. On-site. That means I can willingly to go to your physical office or HQ, to assist you. But he received no response. Then CrowdStrike continued to follow up. But then again, it was told that on-site resources were not needed. They rejected CrowdStrike's help at that time. This is what really happened. Then CrowdStrike again asked back this question to Delta. Why Delta's competitors facing similar challenges all restore operations much faster? Which is quite true. If you still remember this one, American Airlines, within just 1 hour of the outage already, they can already get themselves back online. But why Delta cannot? Okay. Then number two, why Delta turned down free on-site help from CrowdStrike professionally, who assisted many other customers to restore operations much more quickly than Delta. But then why? Why is it? Okay, so is it really, really 100%, Microsoft or CrowdStrike issue here? All right, so it posed some doubts, as to really whether this kind of outage is really Delta's fault or not. Okay, so this is the thing here. Now, another thing that I want to mention to you guys is this. Because they sued, Delta is suing CrowdStrike and Microsoft, right? You think Microsoft go quiet? No. Microsoft also lashes out at Delta. And the main reason is this. They know, and they found out, actually, Delta's technology, right? They say ancient. Your ancient tech causes the service meltdown. This is what happened. Okay, so Microsoft on Tuesday blamed Delta Airlines for its week-long bout of cancellations last month because of its aging technology that causes the airline to recover far slower from the global tech outage than its rivals. That's why. Right? So then again, something that the same thing, a Microsoft employee aware Delta was having more difficulty recovering than other airlines, he messaged the Delta employee and they say, just checking, no pressure to reply. But if you can think anything or Microsoft team can be helping with today, just say the word. If you say you need Microsoft help, just say the word and I will come and help you. Then the Delta employee replied, all good, cool, we'll let you know and thank you. So again, they reject help from both CrowdStrike and Microsoft. Right? So after they found out, they how to say, investigate, right? Microsoft said, a preliminary review suggested Delta hasn't modernized its IT infrastructure, though its competitors have. So this is the claim. But of course, I think Delta again also rejected these claims. I think it's not here. I read before, they say, but then Delta refute this claim. They say, hey, they already invested in billions into this IT. It's not that they didn't upgrade its IT infrastructure. Okay, so this is the thing here. Okay, this is the thing. So it seems that, when you read this kind of news, it will cause panic and stuff. Cause panic, make you be fearful, it make you make emotional decisions. But then again, after you know this kind of information, you would actually know, hey, it's not really CrowdStrike and Microsoft's fault. All right. Okay. And it's a lot mainly caused by Delta themselves. Because they rejected help straight away. And the question is why you cannot even recover when your peers have been recovering within just 1 hour or maybe just 1 day. Why you need to take so much longer? Something is wrong with your system already. Okay. Now, and of course, the next thing is this: you need to understand. CrowdStrike here. CrowdStrike. All right. There is a limited liability. There's a limited liability. Because you see, this kind of claims and compensation, right? All right. there is a terms and condition in under CrowdStrike. You see that CrowdStrike shall not be liable to software user for whatever lah, for any lost profits, revenue, lost business opportunity, blah 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 in here. Okay, and okay, they are also not liable for any amount that exceeds in the aggregate of $100. Yeah, so whenever they sold the software to the customer, it will be quite difficult, to be honest. It'll be quite difficult, okay, to claim compensation if they follow, okay, to the letter of the law based on the contract lah. Okay, but again, what happened behind the scenes, maybe out of goodwill, okay, whether CrowdStrike will compensate, whether they will extend the subscription time or what, I really do not know yet. Okay, but the point is, all right, CrowdStrike will never be liable, okay, to the millions or even billions of the losses faced by the customers currently. Yeah, okay. Then let's go to the third one, which is CrowdStrike is sued by shareholders over huge software outage. Mainly it's because of the share price decline. Now, let me tell you, in the US, this kind of legal suit is very, very normal. I tell you this, this very normal. It's nothing to go hoo-ha about or even get nervous about. Okay, it happens more often than you think. Okay, whenever a share price drop, then a lawyer will be an ambulance chaser. This is what we call it. They will go and find all the shareholders, hey, you have been affected by this share price drop, contact me, and then we have a class action suit against the company. Yeah, but let me tell you this, more often than not, okay, this kind of claims, okay, will fail, man. This kind of claim will fail. All right, so we are not concerned over this kind of news, yeah, because like you said, okay, there will always be stock drop lawsuits, right? They will always have it, man. No worries. Okay, so more often than not, because we have been investing in the US US companies a lot, and we have been reading a lot of news, there will be this kind of swing here and there a lot. Okay, so it's very rare to be very successful one. Okay, because you see, this kind of stock drop lawsuits, why? It's only because it's a fraud case. Okay, let's say for example, okay, that this management, okay, they say something good, they hide something bad, and then the price drop. Then that's when there's a higher chance of winning. But in this case, there's no such, no such fraud, and no such, false statements coming from the management. So it's really very difficult. Okay, you can see you need to prove a bunch of things. The company made false statements, and the false statements were material, and you rely on them, blah blah blah. But you see, that's the thing. When you rely on them, it means that this shareholder, you really go and read the earnings call, you read the annual report, you go and read the quarterly report, and you make the decision based on that. But then again, okay, you can't really prove every shareholder who bought during the class period relied on the company statements. You can't even prove every shareholder read the company statement. Most of them probably didn't. This is quite true. A lot of investors, they buy a stock because the stock price go up. That's all. They see the price. They never even go and read. Very, very difficult to prove. All right. So this kind of class action here, we have no worries on this. Okay. Now, so these three news here, again, if you read on the headlines, you will definitely panic. Okay, you will get fearful. But if you dig deeper, now that after you watch this video, you feel actually it's nothing. All right. So this is how we invest in the stock market. Okay, don't get fearful. Don't get being swayed by the media and get influenced by the media. Be an independent thinker. Okay, and don't get influenced by it. Yeah. Okay. So how to profit from this kind of stock decline? Very, very simple. This is the message that I posted, okay, to my Discord community. Okay, and this is the message that I shared with them. All right. So you see, a lot of people, they say that they want to invest, okay, in that stock. Wow, the stock price so high already, but they want the price to drop, and then they confirm will buy it if the price drop. But then again, this was because the assumption is that the price is dropped, but the company is still posting good news. And I will tell you this will never happen in the stock market. It will never have this one. Okay, so the thing is this is what I posted during 2022, during the market crash, and this is how we coach and how we guide our members to profit from the stock decline. So you see, the irony of stock investing is if you want to buy wonderful companies at very cheap or low stock price, it's only when the company faces issues, okay, and even hurdles. Very rare one. Okay, the market will give you a very cheap, undervalued price while the business is doing well and keep on posting good news. You will never find that one. All right, because you see, by the time you wait for the company to settle the problem and posting good news, all is well already. I tell you, the share price would have already went up very expensive. So if how to profit is this, you want to be a next level investor. You don't want to be like the outside normal retail investors out there. If you want to be a next level investor, this is our secret. You need to learn how to pierce through the murky waters. More poetic a bit. Okay, that means what I said. You need to look behind the headlines and behind what's happening, and filter out whether the issue surrounding the company is their fault or not, whether the problem is temporary or not, and whether it will affect the company's competitive edge or not. This is how you profit from the stock decline. Because you see, a lot of investors, they want to buy CrowdStrike. Like, oh my God, okay, wow, how I wish I want this 300% return. But the thing is this, most want the 300% return, but they are not willing to handle the stock decline. Okay, they are not even willing to face, they are not willing to handle this kind of a stock decline. You want this 300% up return, then you must have the ability to navigate when the market price drop. And this is the time when the price drop, the BIA community has been constantly following up with CrowdStrike. And even if the price dropped to 150 and even 200 at that time, right, a lot of us, because we researched and we found that the fundamentals are still performing very well, a lot of us accumulated, okay, this stock here. Yeah. So this is how CrowdStrike's performance is. If we just look at the fundamentals, it's really performing and growing very, very well. Okay. And during this price drop, right, this price drop from 2022 to 2023, right, you would have thought that, wow, this business is very bad, stock price drop, what happened, you know? But the thing is this, we have been following up with the company throughout this period. Okay, for each quarter, every single quarter we have been following. And you can see the revenue has been growing every single quarter. They have been performing very well. Nothing is wrong with the company. This builds the confidence. It builds this kind of a conviction that, hey, I'm investing in a very good company. Despite the price decline, I am not afraid because I know sooner or later, when the price will went up. And true enough, okay, in 2023, all right, after it dropped to 100, it went up. All right, I would admit that we bought the bottom or what. A lot of us, maybe the average price could be around 120, 150, way higher than 100. But then again, those who persevered, all right, they went up to 300 at that time, they already profited. Okay, now, so this is how you deal with the stock decline. So what I will be doing next for CrowdStrike, again, right now. So like I said in my previous video, the best returns comes after a major stock decline. And we like to buy undervalued stocks. Then again, undervalued only means the market mispriced the stock and the company is actually still doing very well. Now, take note of this. I still need more certainty from CrowdStrike. Okay, despite all the bad news and stuff, okay, the reason why, okay, the team here is not selling is because we still think, okay, that CrowdStrike's fundamental is not broken. Okay, it's not broken. But then again, we still need more certainty before we decide our next step. All right. So this is the thing here. So as a vigilant and long-term investor, I'm still not buying or selling CrowdStrike right now because I need more certainty. Okay. So what I will be doing right now is I will still continue to follow up with Crowds News, which I hope you guys will be doing it also together with me. All right. Follow up with the Crowds News. Monitor them again for the next 1 to 2 quarters. And valuation is also a consideration for me, because currently right now, despite the drop, it's actually still quite expensive. So that's why I don't even dare, okay, to take the next action whether to continue to buy or not, because it's still actually quite expensive. But then again, it drops down to, let's say, okay, hypothetically, maybe $150. Then, okay, my thesis will change already because valuation will change the entire decision-making process already, okay? So we will continue to update you on our strategy move in our future videos. And not only that, okay, do remember to subscribe to our YouTube. Why is that? Because on August 28th, okay, this month, CrowdStrike will announce the second quarter results already. And I'm very sure, okay, the management, including the CEO, George Kurtz, he will give us a lot of answers regarding to this outage and what's happening right now, okay, within their business and how's the customers' sentiment currently right now. So it's very, very important, okay, this upcoming quarterly result in the earnings call. Okay, so do subscribe because we will definitely be posting, okay, our views, okay, and our findings, okay, from these earnings. All right. So again, okay, if you like this kind of updates, do feel free, okay, to look down below, okay, and click on the links of our videos here because we do continue to share, okay, on what's happening with CrowdStrike, okay, our analysis, and of course, okay, my game plan moving forward, okay, for CrowdStrike here. Okay, so again, this is the end of this video. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, again, remember to subscribe. And again, really, guys, thanks for watching, and I see you in our next video. Thank you.